here we are. Today's intro guests are Gus. Say hello.
Hello.
Perfect. He waved. And we have Mom, aka Mary. Say hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Gus, we're talking about small businesses. What's your small business?
Why is it?
What's your job? Is it taking care of your baby sister?
Yeah.
Okay. You really probably shouldn't push any buttons on that
Why?
because it's going to turn off. What's your other job? Is it going to school?
No. No.
Hanging out with friends?
Mine.
What's Mom's job?
I don't know.
What's Dad's job?
I don't know.
What's Nino's job?
I don't know.
What's... Wow. Okay.
I don't want
What do you want to do?
I want to put this milk on.
That's a good question. What do you want to be when you grow up?
You want to be Pikachu?
I want to put it on.
Okay. We'll put the microphone on. But then you have to answer the question, okay? Hold on.
Okay.
Let me help. All right. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a Pikachu poop.
Oh, no.
Paw Patrol?
I want to be a Paw Patrol poop.
Oh,
And
no.
what kind of dog are you?
I'm not a dog.
If you're Paw Patrol, you're a dog.
Okay, I'm a dog.
What kind of dog are you?
What?
Are you a poodle?
Yes!
A poodle!
A poodle poop.
The poodle. Love it.
A poodle poop.
Yes, yes. We all know you're fascinated by poop these days. It's all we hear about.
Ugh.
What,
Trash.
what do you think Mom does for work?
Huh?
What do you think Mom does for work? Where does she go for work?
Play some poop.
Oh my God. Horrible. Horrible. Horrible.
Like
What does Clarence do for work?
he plays some poop.
Well, that part is actually true. Clarence the dog does like to play with poop.
What does Fern do for work?
She plays with poop.
Horrible. All right. Listen, you got anything else you want to say that's not P-O-O-P? Can you say?
You are poop.
That's great.
Dad, you're a poop, Dad.
Yeah, that's hilarious, buddy. Can you say the Southern Shmooze?
No, I can't say that.
You want to try?
Yeah.
The
The
Southern.
poop.
Yeah. Cool. Hilarious. Hilarious. All right. You want to say bye?
Bye, poop.
No. So great.
I
Savannah's gonna love this intro.
Dad, do leave this on. I wanna try another one.
Do you want two microphones?
Yeah. I like microphones.
Hey, Savannah, and everyone. It's just me. Sorry if anyone would be okay with a goofy intro. I thought you might be the one. So, but I definitely just wanted to chirp in real quick and give you a proper shout out before we really get the interview going. If anyone doesn't know Savannah, she's been in the group since day one, basically. She's one of our admins. She runs Hailo, which is a support solution to make your home and home-related chores and activities a much smoother service. And we'll talk all about that. But I just wanted to get this last final intro bit updated. So I really enjoyed this one. This is my most anticipated interview yet, just because I always love talking with Savannah, and I was really looking forward to this conversation for many moons. So I'm excited to get this one out there officially. So without further ado, this is Savannah with Hailo, and away we go.
When you're in need of a plumber, a roofer, a gilder, a builder, a banker, a candlestick maker, electrician, technician, landscaper, bricklayer, flooring and fencing, I need to say we could be schmoozing. We could be schmoozing at the Southern Shmooze.
Right in then, because yeah, it's dinner time, you could say, for evening time, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever, but
It's prime family dinner time, 6 p.m.
it is the earlier the better around this house. But yeah, it's this is number 2 today, so we're still on whatever today is called, Wednesday. The 10th.
Are you going to release this today?
No, but
Oh,
I like
okay.
to start them out with the date. That way it's just like a time capsule, you could say. Or I don't know. Because I have, right now, you're episode 11, and there's still 9 and 10 to come out. You're 12 now, I think, because 9 has been, 10 is, oh gosh. I've kind of lost track or something, but Charlie's right in front of you, so... Oh no, because I put Bentley's out today. It's a whole smorgasbord of people I'm talking to, but...
Yeah.
All right, well, yeah, thanks. We made it. This is a long time coming. You're in my eyes, you're the most requested guest that...
Oh my gosh.
For me, let's put it that way.
Pressure. Well, I do have notes, but I didn't have that high expectations for myself. Okay, I
Oh.
brought things. I
Thank
will
you.
say.
Yeah, I've started every one of these kind of just with no pretense, no agenda, just.
Okay.
But I love that you brought notes, because that could maybe like give me a little inspiration on how to tackle some of these going forward. I don't know. But everyone's just been chill and cool and just like, let's just talk. So there
Yeah.
hasn't really been a need for notes yet, anyways.
I've also never done a podcast episode without like a microphone, so I don't know what to do with my hands.
You've done a podcast before?
So me and Michelle from Designing with Les actually had a podcast. We have one out,
she didn't even
actually.
mention that.
Well, I mean, it's like I think it's like a 4 or 5 episode podcast, but it's called Kites and Wilted Flowers.
Cool. Nice, great
And
name.
we were talking about our experience working in homes and home services.
You said there's 4 episodes out?
I think there's 4 or 5, yeah.
Are you still doing them?
We haven't released any in like the past year,
Oh, well, that's cool though.
but we may pick it back up. We may not.
Ah,
It's more of like ringing Michelle in of like, we need to go to a podcast studio and record.
oh well, yeah. Apparently you
this.
could just do this. Like, it's technology is awesome.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no way I would have ever gotten this off the ground if I had to do the whole, proper setup and stuff. But
Yeah.
this works just fine. Before we get too far, let's do intros.
Okay.
So Grant here, Savannah here. You know you better than me, so do you want to say a little something?
Sure. Savannah, founder of Hailo. I, for the past 10 years, have been helping people manage their homes with chores and errands and child care and pet care. Started in college, so
And you used to go by Angel Assistants.
used to be Angel Assistants.
Was there one
yeah.
before that, or did you start with that?
No, I started with that because everyone I helped was like, "Oh my gosh, you're such an angel."
Oh,
every time
that's
I
nice. But
came
you
over.
rebranded to Hailo like 2 years ago?
I think it was a little over a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together, but Angel, Hailo, those are connected, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because I called my team Angels,
Yes.
so that's why I kept like that whole theme.
I wonder why it took me a year to connect those dots, but at least I made it there.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, on that note, you're currently doing that, or are you doing a few things?
Yes. So I don't know where we want to start.
I don't
We
know
wanna start
either.
with
What are your notes
First
saying?
off, first off, I brought gifts.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
Taylor
First-
mentioned the wasp situation, the bee situation, and
Yeah.
you mentioned how you detest carpenter bees, right?
Well, I mean, Taylor said they're all part of the ecosystem, so
I know.
I should have. And they're
So we wanna
she called them
naturally
cuddly or something like that, or cute.
They are cute. They're very cute until they start drilling into your wood, like you said, and
I
then
know,
they're
right?
no longer cute.
Yeah.
So I brought you paper bags.
For the wasp nest?
Yes, so these deter, she said they deter carpenter bees.
Yeah, I had some, so you kind of like puff them out, right? And then you tie them with like a string or something, and you hang them up, and you just essentially make them look like a wasp nest.
Yeah.
And
So I didn't know if you had paper bags, so there we go.
Thank you.
And then I stopped by Soberish on the way. Have you ever
Cool.
been to Soberish in Kirkwood?
I'm very familiar with it, but I haven't been there yet.
Okay, another wonderful small business.
Yeah.
And I brought these little adaptogen drinks.
Ooh.
And I got one for you, and I got one for Mary if she wants one.
That's very kind of
There's
you.
this is called Hailo. I have never drank this brand before, but there's a green apple pineapple and a cherry limeade.
Hey, that sounds delicious. I'm into whichever one you don't want.
I have another one in there, so.
Maybe the green one.
Okay, green apple pineapple.
Cheers.
And then I'll save one for Mary. I didn't get one for her mother-in-law. I should have.
We'll share. We're a sharing family.
Okay, good.
All right.
Cheers.
That's really kind of you. It smells good.
All right, Grant. This is
Hey.
going to be an interview for me and for you. Are you ready?
Oh, we're going back and forth? That's fantastic, because I'm always over here. Every now and then, like there's I try not to let there be a dull part of the episode, but every now and then I'm like, there's a bit of silence and I'm a little caught off guard. I'm like, I really need to pull something out, and I'm just like, what are you thinking about? It's like, it gets me out of the rut.
Yeah.
But
Tell me your best dad joke.
Oh, that's a good way to start. Gosh, I feel like I should have something like out the gate, considering I am a dad and I like to joke. Pickles. Sorry, no, I have pickle jokes. A pickle's favorite television network. What is it?
I don't know.
Pickelodian, and then a pickle's favorite band instrument.
What's the word?
Is it piccolo?
Yes.
Great. And then I think I have one more. Gosh. No, I got distracted looking at Clarence drink from the fountain.
That's all right.
It's his new watering bowl.
Nice. You don't have to
But yeah,
refill
there
it.
you go. You got two pickle jokes in there. I used to know like 20 of them. Shoot, I'll because we had a pickle book that we got from like a thrift store that was just like 101 pickle jokes, and then I was just like, all right.
And you just
So
memorized them all.
yeah.
Okay, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Zoo, like a zookeeper or like a zoo something. But this was like, Gus's age.
Yeah.
So this is a long time ago. That I think that dream kind of dissipated as like life turned in, or I grew up. But I always thought the zoo was fun, and but yeah, no, like, and then but then teens, like musician was definitely like, it still is a huge part of my life, but that one really took over during like 15 to 25 or something, and then when Grand Atlanta started, it was like, that was a switch that flipped into my, like, oh, I want to be like some kind of entrepreneur or something,
Yeah.
right? Like that all like just happened overnight.
Yeah. Which a musician is an entrepreneur. They're just not seen as that.
They
Would you say?
are, but there's two kinds of musicians, I guess you could say. There's the kind you can make a career out of it and you can like pay the bills, or you're like the other 99% that's just doing it for fun. So
Yeah.
I'm in that category now, and I love that category.
Yeah, you just released a song recently. Right?
Yeah, I'm starting to. It's much like this podcast. Like, I have an hour or two free a week, and then I'm finding another hour or two free in the evenings, where I have this old like 1980s electric organ, like the kind you get in, like you see at the church, and
Cool.
I've always enjoyed those. I've had a couple over the years, and so yeah, I just started playing around on that, and I'm taking old family memories or new family memories and just using that as the audio, because I'll never sing. So this is just a fun side project
Yeah.
on the lowest key stakes possible. But I have 2 more songs coming out.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Speaking of singing, I do love the jingle for
The jingle,
the podcast.
Patrick, so that's all ties in a little bit. Back in those early 20s, me and Patrick were playing so many shows together. He plays with the Winter Sounds. So if anyone's old as dirt like me, you might remember them from back in the day. And we would do all these bar shows for like 5 or, if we got lucky, 50 people. And shout out to, he did the Rory Scovel podcast, Pen Pals. And then when I heard that jingle, I was just like, hey, what's up? We haven't talked in a while. And he was like, I would love to do this. And I was like, can I pay you? And he's like, no. And I was just like, man, you're too cool. You're too nice.
Aww.
But yeah, that was well worth the wait. He took like a month or 2 to get that thing perfect. And I think he nailed it. I get a lot of compliments on that. I get more compliments on that song than I do on the podcast.
I think even Sophie loves it because we listen in the car all the time. So she's like,
that's awesome.
and bobbing her head.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. You're reverse podcasting this really hard. I think
Okay, I'll get back to me. I'm sorry. Okay, so how
whatever
I
you want
started.
to talk about. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it's. I was just bringing that thing up earlier just because I know like we waited to do this until you felt
Yeah.
back on your feet. I'm not sure. I don't want to put the words in your mouth, but I wanted you to be. But are you fully back 100% Hailo land or?
Yeah, so I started this, like I said, in college. And so when I started, I had no knowledge of entrepreneurship. I had no knowledge of how to run a business. I just had a mom I worked for that was like, you should start a business. This is becoming a thing. And
Nice.
I figured out how to do it, and I did it. So past 10 years was, how do I run a business? How do I be a good business owner? How do I be a good boss? And then how do I still take care of myself too? You know, that's always the hardest part of like, make sure everyone else is paid well, my clients are treated well, and then I'm also paying myself well. And then you always fall at the bottom of the totem pole, which people tell you don't do that, but there's no, like, how else are you going to do it? Put yourself first and be like, I'm getting paid for everybody else. That's what people recommend.
It's a fine line.
Yeah.
And I'm also in that boat of like figuring it out.
Yeah.
It's but did you figure it out?
So, all that past 10 years, ebb and flow, price changes. How do I charge for this? Do I need to do packages of hours? Do I need to charge like per hour and bill after? So when I first started, I was doing every 2 weeks and billing clients after. And then when my clientele got big enough, I was like, I can't front the paychecks of 4 people of 2 weeks of work. So then our clients started paying in advance, and that helped a little bit. But I still didn't increase the hourly rate. And so time went on. Fast forward to this past year when I had my first baby.
Oh yeah, Sophie, she's here now.
She is.
Playing with Fern.
Yeah, she's great. I was so still involved with the company that when I stepped out on maternity leave and like completely just went offline, my business kind of imploded. And I talked to several moms after that, and they were like, oh, that happened to me too. And it's like, that's such a common thing, I guess, with mothers and entrepreneurs that is not talked about.
Interesting.
Because dads can just kind of step away, and then, I mean, obviously, you're taking care of your children, but you don't have to physically heal and like, you know, all the stuff that women have to go through.
Yeah.
And so we have to literally step away. We have no other option. And then everything else kind of gets pushed to the wayside, and then who's keeping up with it? That's kind of what I learned. And so I just put a halt. I was like, I'm obviously not keeping up with this. The business is not healthy right now. I gave all of my angels to my clients and pretty much gave my company away.
Wow, that's nuts. But that's what you had to do.
Yeah, exactly. So like, do I keep going, keep struggling, or do I just admit this is where I'm at?
Yeah.
You know, kind of like swallow a pride and let them keep their relationship and me figure out what's going on my end.
So where are we at as of today?
So I have been in this kind of hole trying to figure it out, and as of this week, I've now started posting again with like the updates of what I'm doing. I've noticed my strengths are finding pain points in the home. So I help people identify, this is what's stressing me out. I'm great with finding matches with people. So I'm great at looking at someone and saying, you'd be good for this person, and putting them together. Mm-hmm. And I'm also great at like conflict resolution and keeping up with like checking in with how's it going. So how do I keep Hailo and keep those 3 qualities about myself without having to manage a team right now, right?
Is it you just now, or is it you still got your team?
So now it's me, team of 1.
Team of 1.
And I'm moving more, I don't know if consulting is the word, but I'm moving more towards strategizing with people in their homes of them finding the right fit versus me having the team right now and having to manage that.
Okay, so walk me through like a normal consultation or something. Like someone's listening right now and they're like, this might be something I want. That person is like probably busy.
Yeah.
Like needs help organizing, needs help something with the family, with et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. So I think that household delegation is common with like the 1%, right? Because they're so used to it. They have a lot of people working in their homes. It's like, it's almost like second nature to them. And people that are new to having household help are like, I don't even know. I know I hate doing laundry. I know I hate doing dishes. I don't even know how, like, who do I look for? How do I find this person? So my basic start, I'm just starting with strategy sessions where I meet with you for at least an hour, probably virtually, to talk about your pain points and how we're going to solve for those. And then I kind of give you ideas on like, this is how I would write the post up. This is where I would post it on social media. These are the type of groups I would post it in. These are the things you need to look for when you look for a candidate, as far as like making sure you background check them. If they're going to be driving around, making sure you have their driving record. There's nothing crazy on there.
Okay.
And then my next step would be, not only do you want a strategy session, you also want help with the onboarding. So setting your household employee up with payroll, setting up some type of scheduling system where they know when they're coming to the home, and then some type of checks and balances where you can see like what they are and what they're doing, whether that's a to-do list, whether that's like an actual time tracking app or something like that. And then I think my like premier tier is going to be similar to what I did with Hailo before, of having me on as your manager, being able to keep up with the quality control of who you hire in your home.
Okay.
So when I worked as a nanny, one of the reasons I started my company is whenever there was conflict in the home, it was like 2 versus 1, where I didn't feel like I had an advocate in my corner. Even if I felt like I was correct to speak up for me, I just had to speak up for myself and hope that, the relationship would resolve. So part of me starting Hailo was having an advocate in the household employees corner of like, hey, this is what's going on their end and how do we talk this through. And so some households are very hesitant to give feedback because they don't want to hurt their person's feelings, and they love them. Obviously they work in their home, they get to know their family. And it's like, how do I tell them that I've told them 4 times where the spatulas go and they keep putting it in the wrong spot. Like, how do I stop that from happening? Because it's creating more work for me. Stuff like that, that's a simple example, but like stuff like that, people don't know how to kind of do conflict resolution. So having me on still as like a retainer manager to be able to keep up with the quality control and have those hard conversations.
What about in my head, I'm thinking like, what if this customer, family has like a nanny and then a dog walker and then a house cleaner and then a yada 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 yada. This goes on and on. Are you kind of would your job maybe be entailed to like schedule all that and communicate with all of them? Is that kind of the world, or am I a little off on that world?
I think like in the beginning of finding the right candidates and getting them on the schedule, like the ongoing schedule and communication should be between the client and the individuals. However, if like, I would say a monthly check-in is worth it of, hey, how is this going? Is this working? Do we need to switch this person out? Is the schedule working? Do we need to adjust the schedule? Kind of like that.
So, okay, so do you have an option where it's like a monthly checkup, I guess what you're calling it,
Yeah.
or a consultation, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But so there's a monthly version, maybe there's a bi-weekly or weekly, or like, are you doing anything like that?
So I think my options are going to be monthly and quarterly.
Oh, cool.
So quarterly is more quality control, like true assessment, what's working, what's not. Let's talk about everything at once. I also love doing in-person. So one thing I love about my clients was doing the in-person home visits, so I can actually meet them and meet their family and get to know their personality in their home. Yeah. Because people, come off on Zoom a type of way, and then you meet them in person, and it's like, oh, you're actually so like this, and I would have partnered you with someone completely different, Yeah. So getting to go in person, whether once a month or once a quarter, to do that check-in as well, because I can physically go through drawers, I can physically look through cabinets and see what's being done and what's not being done.
Yeah.
Versus the client taking time to physically go through all their things.
I would love to see like a customer testimonial on the Shmooze of like their experience with you, because I feel like that would give a very hands-on visual, or as much visual as possible of like, oh, Savannah helped me with this, and like lists all the cool things that you've done.
Yeah.
Is there anyone on the Shmooze that you're working with at the moment, or we're still too new?
Probably.
Back to
I don't know. I mean, right now I'm not doing anyone right now because I'm trying to create this plan. But,
yeah.
I do plan on putting in the Shmooze like a few specials in the beginning of like I'm trying to navigate this and ebb and flow and see what works, what doesn't.
Yeah.
So especially special deals that are like Shmooze specific of like only certain spots to figure that out. But yeah, I would love to get that. Get my reviews up, baby.
Are you still using, is it halohouse.com?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm renovating it right now. So right now it's private. But as soon as
Okay.
I'm done, it'll go public.
I was just making sure we got your contact info out there whenever.
And Hailo is Hailo.
Yeah, good
not
point.
Halo, like Halo, for trademark purposes.
Nice. Okay, so you're back. You're not 100%, but you're up in the high 70s to 80s.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Like I posted this week. I'm going to keep posting about like just details of what I'm doing, and getting my social media back up and going. I'm going to do all my social media this year. So if anyone has like direct questions, it'll come straight to me.
Perfect. And just to give my little context, approval, whatever you want to call it, for Savannah, where you're pretty much a day one member, if I remember right, since like when the group was created.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then on top of that, you're also one of our admins, I guess you could say, or like the only, other than you and Mark, you're really just the three of us. So if anyone's curious if I give Savannah a stamp of approval, I do.
Thanks.
So I just want to make sure. Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't, as the story goes, I'm not just having, anyone join the group that I'm not like super stoked on, but you're like, whatever, top tier. Like I can vouch behind you 1,000% of the time. So
I like volunteering. I've learned a lot from like following what you and Mark do and why you make decisions and stuff.
Sheesh, it's the one. That's a learning curve and a half. But it's always, I feel like I'm cracking the code every day in a certain way, or just like you're helping me out a lot, just kind of getting an outside point of view on or inside point of view on like how to best run the group and manage members, good or bad. And I don't know. It's anyways, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, like, definitely appreciate it. And yeah.
How many posts do we get a day to approve? What'd you say?
It's fluctuating, but it definitely like gets more and more. I'm noticing like it's something in the algorithm of the internet is like definitely favoring the Shmooze lately, because whenever someone does sign or like attempt to join or whatever, I'm seeing like there's a bar that says how did you find about it, and it's a whole smorgasbord of answers these days. It's like, my contractor recommended it, or my neighbor recommended it, my wife recommended it, my somebody in another group recommended it, ChatGPT recommended it. It is a cool long list of it's just in the ether.
Yeah.
And it didn't used to be in the ether, but it's in the ether now.
It's so easy to recommend though, because like, especially if you're a homeowner, because you're constantly around home services and you're seeing the cars pull up in your neighborhood and like talking to people and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm learning, or I don't know if learning is the right word, but I'm definitely like getting more positive feedback that now more than ever of just like people are like, this is a quality resource, and I think it really stems like, sure, we're like monitoring it, right, but really it's just like the neighbors in the group are like the ones that are like cool and chill and like not causing havoc, because it's very rare that someone's like being a dick or like just like, and then we settle that issue, whatever that issue may be, but it just seems like the group's very like self-moderating in the sense of just like they'll tell me if something's going on, and then we'll respond accordingly. But that doesn't happen that often. It just seems like people are just like.
I think it's so funny when people report posts as spam that you have already commented on and said, I let this through. That's what gets me and like kind of grinds my gears a little bit, is you'll be like, I know this isn't like schmooze material usually, but I'm letting it through because of this. And then like 3 people are reporting it as like spam.
It's fine. I don't mind it. It's like, you know what? You're engaging and you're trying to keep the group on the right wheels.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, if this is a nice person trying to do a nice thing, I'm like, sure, I'll let it through. I don't want to like gatekeep that hard.
Yeah.
We really, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm kind of just like, I think we're just trying to not let like baloney in, because that's like a lot of there's a lot of great groups like the East Atlanta group or the Grant Park Parent Network and like all the other ones around here, Reynoldstown, Oakhurst, and et cetera, but then there's other groups that are just like spam. It's like, well, this is nothing. This is nothing land.
Speaking of spam, how do you feel about companies that are constantly using like AI generated photos and stuff?
Oh yeah, good question. Just because it's I've come around, because I thought it was cool when it first came out, because it was just like, whoa, this is wild. We're in some uncharted territory land. But lately the consensus is bar none, like, I think maybe not, but it's like people want to support people. So I'm like definitely seeing a surge of let's hire whoever we can hire to do a flyer or do a I don't know, marketing, or something like that, instead of relying on AI. I see both sides of the coin, like,
yeah,
but I personally am trying to lean more into the DIY, back to like my OG flyer days, where when I was using like Photoshop and stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing against ChatGPT. I use it every day for various whatever, but I don't know. What do you think? Because I see the benefits, but at the same time, it's almost like not everyone, but it feels like a lot of people are using flyer. You could tell an AI flyer these days, and it's like, do I want to support? I'd rather maybe just, I could potentially see it as me picking someone else that like literally went into Microsoft Paint and just did a little hand doodle that was like, well, hey, at least they did it, and they just spent like 5 minutes putting this thing together instead of like clicking a button. So I'm okay with it, but if a business wants to do it, but I think I've seen a more support for people supporting personal stuff in that world. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I've noticed that when I see an AI flyer, they're either so jumbled or so cartooned that like I just kind of like scroll. I don't even read it.
You know what?
Because they all kind of look the same. Yeah.
I didn't really
and then it's
think
like
about it.
List of all of your services on the left side, and then all of your contact info on the bottom, and then all the reasons why you're great on the right side, and then like at the top is like 3 different names of your company. And it's like, this is too much at once on one flyer. We don't even know you. And then you're not this cartoon. So it's like, I don't, then I'm not relating the post to the actual individual.
Well said.
So when I meet them, I'm like, oh yeah, you're the purple haired AI person.
Jacob posted something the other day, because this was a conversation, I think it happened in like, it just showed up on my feed as like from the Stone Mountain group. And it was this conversation, but Jacob was like, here's my flyer. And it was literally him on a roof. And it said, call Jacob Fraser Roofing. And I was like, perfect. That's the flyer I want. Simple, nothing to it. And but yeah, I think the people are gonna start to like, not the people, the members are gonna start to like if people start flagging it and shit, I'm gonna be like, you know what? Fair. Let's put a little more effort in, guys. Yeah.
I think AI for automation is great, but then when you start using it to replace you as like your human personality and what you bring to your company, it kind of like blurs the lines there of like, I feel like the Shmooze is really supportive of small business. You want to support local, you want to support you as an individual, versus this corporate structure strategy of, let me just copy and paste this and see what works.
Not to mention, there's like the whole AI conversation in general is very just like, it feels like you're on one side or the other, because there's like you know, all the data centers popping up and people are not happy about that. And I get it. But I mean, like, at the same time today I took a photo of the growing peaches in the front yard and one of them had a bite out. I was like, this doesn't feel good. So I was like, do I have like a worm problem? What's going on? And then ChatGPT was like, it's probably a squirrel eating your peach. And I was like, all right, nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real or not, but
Yeah.
I don't know, just simple shit like that. I'm like, I like it.
Yeah.
But I also don't want a data center like burrowing next door and causing everyone's, like, it's bad for the environment and all sorts of stuff. It's a tough one.
It is.
It's a tough one.
But everything, I mean, like, a lot of things that we engage in are bad for the environment. You know?
Tell me about it.
Like,
at least I got a recycling company to like put that on my good karma versus bad karma list.
I've been trying. Speaking of, I am a Peace of Mind member.
Oh yeah.
What's it called? Member? Yeah.
Peace of mind.
Customer.
Sure. All the above.
Yeah. I don't even have my blue recycling bin anymore. I've been using just my Peace of Mind bin.
You stopped using the city's blue bins?
When we moved, we didn't get a blue bin.
Okay, because you're still in DeKalb?
Yeah.
But DeKalb does have a recycling program. They just never gave you one. You could request it through, I guess not 311, but through whatever the cab.
We told that we had 2 trash cans, and we said we wanted to replace the trash can with a recycling, and it's been crickets. So.
Huh? Because y'all lived there for at least a few months now.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I could keep trying, or I could just put everything in Palm and know it's going somewhere great.
I like the support, but at the same time, I also. Like, as far as like cardboard goes, or aluminum cans, or I don't know, like what's like an easy one I'm forgetting. I guess like a milk carton or something, or whatever. Like, I'm okay. I feel way more comfortable about using the city services to recycle that than I do like throwing all the different types of plastics or glass or. I don't know, like the city only takes like a handful of things. So if anyone's doing wishful recycling, or they call it wish cycling, just know that like you could be doing more harm than good. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
But I think it still serves a good purpose. So I don't want people to like not use them, but I would say just be very mindful that what you're putting in there's a 50-50 chance it's going to get recycled, so you might as well do it yourself, like with Charm. Did you hear about the news about Charm?
No.
I don't know, I'm just jumping all over the place, but they're leaving the Grant Park location. They're going to the West End. They just announced it last week. And so I'm fearful that there will be townhomes coming here shortly, as one does in our city, and I guess all across America. But yeah, it was me. I just started taking Gus there to help teach him how to recycle. So I'm a little bummed that it's not like down the road anymore. We can't bike there.
Well, I go to Joyful Jara at Create pretty frequently. Have you heard of that? The refillable place?
We have a Joyful Jara jar. Couldn't tell you last time we like filled it up, but shout out to them. They're a cool service.
Refillables.
Yeah. I think we use it for soap, but they can do a lot of things, right?
Oh yeah, I do all my all-purpose spray, my dish soap, my hand soap, my floss, charcoal floss. What else do I get there? I get laundry detergent from there.
And they have a physical store location where you come there and you refill and then you leave.
Yep.
So
not only refill, they also have, like, I get my cellulose sponges from there, dish sponges, and those can be composted.
Wow. Where are they located again?
So they're inside the co-working space Create ATL now on the West End. They have one in Decatur as well in Avondale.
They have two spots.
Yeah.
Good for them.
So the one in Create ATL is one I go to because I use that co-working space anyway, and they have a coffee shop and stuff in there. So
why aren't they on the Shmooze? They're amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean I could text Pooya and be like, y'all need to join.
I mean, this is right up the Shmooze alley.
Yeah,
I think
Joyful
people would
and
love
Create
that.
should both be in there.
Because I've seen them at a lot of markets. They do a really good job getting around markets in Atlanta. Okay, cool. fun tangents we're going on.
Yeah. Another one, bones to pick. You ready?
Bones to pick.
So I've listened to every single podcast episode, excluding the one you released today because I haven't had the time. So I think that just came out, 2 hours ago?
It did.
Okay, so I haven't had the time for that one. But my bone with Forrest has been resolved because he had no Google business page. And he's just been giving everyone his number.
Really gangster? That's like, just
it
like,
is.
fuck
He's great.
This, fuck everyone. I'm going to do this myself. I don't need anybody's help. And it's like, yeah, dude, you're the king, man. You don't need, you're like living in 1960 land with like no advertising and everything's word of mouth.
Yep.
I think it's amazing. But that was your bone?
Yeah, but he has a Google business page now.
Oh, he said no, Forrest.
So I knew he was going to have to eventually. I'm glad because he always gets so many rave reviews and he is a place where people can go look at them.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I guess I just like that he was sticking it to the. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose. I think he was just living his life. He's like, I don't know. I don't need to set this up.
Yeah.
Anyways, glad he did.
Yep. So that one's resolved.
Welcome to 21st century.
Lane, not being able to take a social media break.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
Yes, because he was saying it's not impossible, Lane. It is possible.
It's tough. But
it's
it is
tough,
possible.
but you can do it.
You do it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Because that's what we talked about, how you take your little social media sabbaticals.
Yeah.
Are you still doing those or?
Yeah.
Nice.
I do those from my business pages and my personal pages.
And that's like, I would love to talk about this. This is like you're taking a day or week off. I forget.
So when I first started, I think it was like 3 days, like a weekend type thing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I wouldn't look at anything.
And you're like, what's it called? Your wherewithal to just not look, like pull up Facebook or Instagram, but you're not like deleting apps or turning off your phone.
So first time I did it, I didn't delete the apps. I just didn't check it. But you ghost check it all the time. Like, you pull up your phone, like you immediately start clicking on things without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
So in 2022, sad story, but I had a friend that passed away. She took her life, and I was so just down in the dumps at that time. I deactivated and deleted everything for probably about a month. I was like, I don't even need this. What's the point of this? Like, kind of what's the meaning of life type thing.
Yeah.
So went for a month and then reactivated everything, slowly got back in it. And then I was like, I can do this all the time. So now I just delete the apps from my phone for weeks at a time.
Love it. You don't hear a lot about people doing that, so it feels smart.
It's nice because it kind of resets your like dopamine levels too with social media, because you're constantly getting those hits. And then if you take a break for a week, like when you get back on social media, you're more intentional with what you see and scroll on, and then you in turn have a more joyful experience because you're more careful with what you're taking in, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I've gotten a pretty healthy-ish balance of like not a lot of scrolling, not a lot of like, if I am doing anything recreational, it's only like, I would only have to guess 10, 20 minutes a day, whereas the rest of the time is sort of like businessy, because that's just how it is. But
yeah,
I think I have a healthy-ish balance in that regard.
And Lane was saying he was going to miss customers. He was like, I can't delete social media because I'm going to miss customers because people refer me all the time.
Okay.
But my reference to that is when people tag Lane, doesn't he normally give out his phone number?
Yeah.
So there's another way to contact him besides on social media.
Yeah.
And I think Lane also has a partner.
He does.
So another trick would be, hey, can you just monitor my social media for a week just so I can get a break? And that way you have eyes on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if he has people that work for him. That would be better too.
It's just him right now.
Yeah. So if someone has eyes on it,
helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it.
The way he's not missing anything.
I mean.
But also, I'm a strong believer in everything happens for a reason. So if you go a week without social media and you miss a client, they may have been a shitty client anyway, and you may just have missed a bad experience.
Yeah. I think, I keep bringing it back to me, which I don't need to, but
that's okay.
With Grant Lana specifically, since that's my full-time job still to a certain degree with the Shmooze is slowly taking over, but I need to still be in the field at least once a week. So like, because I need that like real life outside computer world.
Yeah.
Need to, and that's like my exercise too. So, or you like, I even hop on my bike, go down the Beltline, like, you know, to and fro, do it in an hour. I did it last week and it was nice because I had like 4 phone calls on my bike ride, and I was like, oh, it's like working and exercising at the same time. So, but yeah, like I definitely need I just need that real world stuff, you know, outside of computer land. It hurts my head. Like physically, like if I stare at a screen too long, I'm like, Some people are built for it though. Mary she can look at her computer all day and be like, life is good.
Oh my gosh, not me.
That's her line of work though. Like she does get to go, and she's in the commercial interior design world for anyone curious, but she does like do in-person stuff a lot. But there's a lot of computer stuff too, and it's just part of the job, but that's tough.
Yeah.
How do you split it up? I mean, obviously you have your breaks, but are you able to find a healthy balance between computer and real life?
Yeah, I think that I operate best. I'm not like a consistent marathon runner. I'm like a sprint and stop type person. So I like cram everything on the computer in like 3 hours and I'll go outside.
Ooh,
or like, you know, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I try to just have least distraction as possible so I could focus during that time. It's been helpful having a partner because I'll pass, you know, our baby on and I'm like, I literally have 3 hours to focus because I have to get my baby in 3 hours.
Babysitting together every day?
Yeah.
Wow. While working.
So kind of, yeah. So he'll work, I'll watch her. I'll work, he'll watch her. And we're just coordinating our work schedules based on that. So we're just passing off because we don't.
It works.
Yeah.
That's
right
great.
Now we are looking into childcare options because I'm like.
But for what it's worth, Georgia State's dope. Like Fern's starting there in a couple months.
Oh, nice.
With Gus, I'll be biking him to school, and yeah, there's some great like schools around here or whatever daycares around here.
Yeah.
Language Garden, heard of that one?
No.
It's I've heard many cool things from neighbors and friends about that one. Anyways, well, we can talk about that another time.
Parent tangent.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, but I love my job because running around doing chores and errands for me is more fulfilling than sitting in front of a computer all day. And I love that my job changes a little bit like every shift. Like I'm not doing the same thing every time. I need that kind of mix up. And each household's different too. So I may be walking in a household with 2 dogs and they're following me around everywhere. And then I'll walk into a household with nobody in it. And then I have like a podcast to listen to. And then I'll walk in a household with like 3 kids, 2 dogs, and both parents there. And it's like constant chaos. And that time goes by like in a second, you know?
Oh, that's great.
So I love the diversity.
Mix and mash. Well, all right. So it sounds like we're going through your bone picking list. Did you got one for every episode or just those 2?
Just those 2.
Okay,
nope, one more.
Okay, one more. Cool.
Colton. That's your porch guy, right?
Colton is the porch guy / he's doing
Clarence.
1,000 things at once guy.
Yes. Asking for reviews. So he mentioned if someone posts in the group, he said Savannah always tells them to also post on the Shmooze page, and they're too busy to do that.
Oh, you're talking about Brendan.
The website.
You're talking about Brendan.
Was it Brendan?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Brendan's the one I have a bone to pick with.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes.
Let's pick it.
It takes 2 seconds to copy and paste what you put in the Facebook group and post it on their Shmooze profile.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to be nice in the sense of like, I don't want to ask too much out of them, but luckily all our Shmooze members are nice, so they don't mind copy and pasting it most of the time. And for anyone listening, if you haven't figured it out by now, we have Shmooze profiles for our certified businesses that act like a Google page where you can leave them reviews if you've had a good experience, which I love. Is like, because that's like firsthand like experience, like, you know, it's like coming straight from the customer, and it's in a permanent location because like somebody leaves a shout out on the group. I love that too, but it gets buried in a day.
And even if you search the group, it's sometimes like the algorithm doesn't pull it up. So
yeah,
I think that since we are I mean, how we're working it is we're directing people to look at the directory because we want people to trust our Shmooze certified businesses.
Yeah.
So if we're directing people towards I mean, I guess the wording there is a little, but if we're directing people towards the directory and there's no reviews there, they're just like, has anyone ever used this business before? And they have, and they're posting it on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
So I think taking the extra time, I know it's like, it sounds like we're inconveniencing people. It's not that big of an inconvenience. And our clients, I would say we have really good clients and customers on the Shmooze where they're like, oh yeah, totally. Like they're happy to leave reviews, you know?
I would agree. Like, it's pulling teeth for me to get someone to leave me a Google review, but
and that's why I want to catch it at the time, because it takes forever for people to review in the first place. So if they're already in the mode of making that review, let's catch it and copy and paste right now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think he might have just been saying that casually, or, you know, I don't think he was too upset about it. He wasn't upset at all. He was just like,
I mean, these are
he was just curious. He was just
bones.
curious if there was an easier way for them to do it, but luckily it is pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right, this is fun. What else do you have on your list? Let's keep going down the.
That's it.
Oh, that's it?
Taylor was great. Ashton was great. Colton was great, if that was different. And then Michelle. Obviously, I love her. We work together all the time. So.
Do you have more notes outside of that?
Let's see.
Also, how's your evening? Because it's almost 7. Does that matter?
Not really. Just bedtime is all we got to do.
Cool.
Next. I hear her in there. She's hitting her limit probably.
Oh, we can bring her out here whenever you want.
What is a company you want to join this Shmooze that hasn't yet?
Joyful
Jara. Okay. Shout out.
Sheesh. Wow. Great. I wish it's putting me on the spot. It's fairly difficult, huh? Now I feel like I'm in y'all's shoes where it's like, oh, I don't know. Surely there's a company I've enjoyed working with recently that I want to get on the group. Well, I mean, this isn't an oddball answer, but Chris and Courtney, they did a mural on my shed.
Yeah.
And they're really, really nice. And I don't think they even know what the Shmooze is until I casually mentioned it, but they have a mural company, I guess you can call it. They make murals all around Atlanta.
Yeah.
They work in animation, which is badass, but you know, I want them on the group because I want to see more of their artwork. That's my answer.
Yeah. The mural looks amazing. If they work in animation, maybe they can make some flyers for some people.
Oh, wow. That's a great idea.
They could do a Shmooze special and make some flyers.
Yeah, hiring them to draw something like that would be A+.
Yeah.
All right, that's. Do you have an answer for that? It's a tough one.
It is. I'm trying to think of what we don't have in home services where I'm like, we definitely need that.
I wrote a list the other day of all the genres of businesses that I don't have a recommendation for, and it was dozens.
Okay.
Yeah, so even though there's 200 almost, it's still there's still a lot of gaps in there because there's, there's a boatload of roofers and contractors and cleaners, but there's the niche ones are harder to find recommendations for at the moment.
There was one, I think windows or something that someone was looking for. We get requests for window repair pretty steadily, and I know that a handyman can technically do it, but I wonder if we having a window expert would be cool to have in the group.
Well, this goes into another tangent, you could say, but coming soon, ish, is because I'm putting a lot on the customer to be go find this on your own on the directory.
Yeah.
I want to provide a service where it's oh, you want this, I will get this for you. And that could be anyone, right? But I want to have a core group of these are the top 3 or top 2 in this field, and I'm very confident in them. I will do the connection for you. And it's going to take more time, but I have a thing in mind.
Concierge model.
Concierge, wow. Great word. I love that. And so yeah, that's something Eric from Roxy's Renovations, he's helping me a little kind of figure out this chapter. I would love your help too, obviously, but that's on the drawing board. You know, more time involved, so like that's kind of like why I haven't pulled it off yet, but I'm also like very interested and invested in this as an idea, just to see if it works.
Yeah.
It would really come down to the members being like, whatever. I kind of like using the group the most, which is clearly like what they like using. But a lot of people are a lot, I don't know, a nice sizable handful of people are enjoying the directory to a certain degree. But then there could be another subset, or like people that are just like, I'd rather you find them for me, Grant.
Yep.
And then I'll be like, happy to help. But I gotta figure that out first.
As a professional middleman myself.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy to help with that.
Woohoo! Yeah, I would love to talk more about this off pod and get your thoughts on how we can make it work. But, you know, it would be as simple as like just filling out a form online.
Yeah.
Then I get the form, or we get the form, and then we kind of be like, all right, I think so-and-so is good for you. And then there has to be like, I don't know. You'll have to help me figure out the nuances of like
that'll be
paperwork
easy.
And whatnot, because it's like now that we're more involved, I want to make sure everyone's covered as far as like, I don't know,
liability for
we could be
third
talking
party.
about like a $20,000 or $30,000 job. It's like, oh, I gotta make sure this shit goes according to plan, because if something backfires, I want to make sure everyone's like knows the. Hopefully nothing backfires, but if something does, I need to have some kind of like protocol in place.
Yeah, and we can check like I think a good like screening to make sure they have insurance in place and like have all the. So if something like that does go wrong, we already know like they have an insurance policy.
Have it on file, kind of thing.
So we can check for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. This is like a piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Sign me up. I thought it sounded daunting in my head. I was like, oh
no.
God, one more thing.
I mean, for you, yeah, because you have 17 things on your plate already. So yeah.
Well, I think, Eric's, he was going to help with like an app. So like there could be an app side of it where you go on the app and blah, blah, blah. But
having an app creator in our directory is not there.
No,
small
but he does.
businesses.
Apparently, it's kind of what he does on the side or something.
His name's Eric.
Yes.
Sign up, Eric. Put it in the directory.
Well, anyways, yeah, I'm glad to hear there's some legs. There could be some legs there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is your wheelhouse, isn't it?
I am a concierge. Yes.
Gosh, that's funny.
That is
I'm slow
me.
at piecing things together.
It's
sometimes.
all right. Things can be. Things are right in front of your face. You don't see them. You know.
Yeah, it just takes talking it out loud to like figure it out. So
I've had that happen like live in person with people before. Where I'd be talking about one person and then talking about the next person. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all need to leave.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so. Well, I just keep jumping around, you know, like, this also...
Where are we at on time?
Keep looking at the time. We're at the 50-ish minute mark. I don't know, you know, we can keep going until somebody tells us to stop.
I have one final question for you.
Okay.
That I haven't asked yet.
I feel like I haven't even asked you any questions, but hey.
Well, we got 10 minutes, so we have time for 2 questions.
Yeah, also, like, obviously, doesn't need to be one and done. Like, we could still chit-chat a few months or whatever from now. I want to do follow-up pups, so that's where, but yeah, go for it.
Of all your companies and things that you've started, what company would you leave for Fern, and which one would you leave for Gus? Or which concept, I guess I should say.
Ooh, off the bat, I'm just going to go with what I'm riffing on in my brain at the moment, but Gus, I feel like the recycling is calling him just because I started it when he was born. Like, I like to say literally the company started on his birthday, 3 years ago, which it wasn't, but it was like, that's how I keep track of like how much glass we're recycling, which I think is like 35,000 pounds by now, I think. So it's like I get to track those together however old he's getting. I'm seeing.
It's amazing.
So maybe maybe he would like to do something with that down the way, and then Fern with landscaping.
Okay.
Right? Because ferns.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a really obvious answer, but It just seems like plants might be her calling. I like these questions. I might have to come up with some fun questions going forward just for guests. Because, these are great. Do you,
That's it. That's my
it?
post. That's all the questions
that's
I
all
had.
your questions? Let me tie this all in with something.
And then I had a joke.
Oh, you got a mom joke?
I have a mom joke.
Say it.
Okay, so there's 4 elderly ladies, I guess I should say, driving down I-20 in a really nice Ferrari, brand new, 2026.
That's a crazy.
They're going very slow.
Okay, great.
Like, everyone's passing them, people are checking to make sure they're alive, like type situation.
Oh my God.
GSP gets on I-20, has been alerted of the situation of his car driving incredibly slow. Pulls behind him, whoop whoop, pulls him over. There's 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
Okay.
So he pulls up and he says, "Ma'am, is everything okay? Like, you're driving really slow. Just trying to make sure, everyone's good in the car." And she's like, "Yeah, officer, we're all fine. We're driving down I-20, we're just cruising." And he noticed there's 2 ladies in the back, like trembling, shaking. And he's like, "Y'all okay back there?" And they're like, "Yes, sir, we just got off 285.
Oh, because it's so crazy?
Because of the speed limit.
Oh. Got it.
She was going 20 from 285.
I like that it made me think, because I interpreted it a couple ways.
Hi, Gus. Gus, do you have a joke?
Oh,
You
yeah.
have a joke to tell us?
Do you have any jokes, Gus? Fantastic. What? Love it.
I hear my baby girl.
Yeah, I think we.
Hi, son.
She ate her little.
Oh, good.
She finished all that.
Thank you. She was
She did
like,
great. She did great. She was smiling.
that's the first time I've had somebody watch her and she didn't cry the whole time. Yeah.
Well, she's a sweetie.
Thanks.
She and Fern would reach out very tenderly and touch each other, and touch each other's faces. You had there's a little game that you just press down and then press up, and she got into doing that.
Oh, good.
And she would watch.
Okay.
So is there a bottle of Fern or anything like that? Or you
There's
nurse
not.
her?
She'll just, when we get home, she'll chow down. Thank you.
She's a sweetheart girl.
Thank you. Gus has a song for us.
Oh man, what a great way to end the
Outro.
episode. Thanks, buddy. Cool. That's it.
When you're in need